Okay, I guess we can start. Okay, good evening everybody. Thanks for being here tonight. So this is our first class for the month of September. Okay, thank you for being still here, for allowing me to hold space for your practice every time Thursday kicks in of every week, or of each week of every month. Okay, so hopefully we get to finish strong until the end of the year. Okay, so this is our first class for the month, and since the weather is not so good, it has been raining for many days now, and if you're like me or just like everybody else, finding it hard to move because of the weather, um, make sure that you are um, able to move as mindfully as you can tonight. Okay, try not to force yourself too much, especially if this is your first time to move after so many days of not being able to move at all, or working out, or what have you. Know that you have the options to choose from in terms of the poses, and if they are not there to help you in your journey, feel free to skip them. Okay? Having said that, let's come into an easy seated posture, please. If you're not there yet, make sure to flesh the bums out. You can bring your right leg in front of your left. Try to sit tall, lengthening the sides of the body. Bring your hands, your arms on top of your knees. Palms can be down or up. Try to soften the elbows, soften the shoulders, maybe at this point. You can close your eyes and just allow everything to settle in. Just find a way to slowly arrive here in your own respective bodies. Every time you step on the mat, it feels different. So try to check in tonight. How do you feel at this point? Where is your mind at this point? Where is your mental space? How about your heart? How does your heart feel? How about the physical body? Does it feel good? Does it feel weak? Does it feel strong? So always check in with how you feel all throughout the practice tonight. So whenever we step on the mat and flow, we try not to think too much. We just let things unfold. We just feel to the flow, okay? Allowing your feelings to become the barometer of how you move. If the shape or shapes do not feel good at all, then there's no point in doing them, okay? So remember, there's always an intention behind the practice. So from time to time, ask yourselves the question why you are doing what you are doing on the mat, okay? Since I'm not able to see you, try to make sure that you check in with yourselves from time to time. And at this point, cultivate your Ujjayi breath so you can create warmth in the body by inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose as well. And again, inhale, exhale. Once again, in, exhale. Continue breathing in that manner, or however you can tonight. Just try to maintain that breath, please. Throw it through. Bring your hands to your heart space, bow down. Inhale. And then exhale. Open your eyes. Just release your hands to the front, please. Inhale again. Walk your hands forward as you exhale. Just fold. Try to hinge from the hips. And again, in. Maybe you can walk a bit more forward at this point. Just come to the edge of your stretch. Exhale. Forward. Maybe one last breath here. Inhale. The chest moves forward. Maybe the arms are fully stretched at this point. Maybe not. Exhale. Just surrender there. In your next in-breath, chest lifts, arms lift as well. Really stretch those arms up, reach for the sky. Then as you exhale, just a gentle twist, right hand, left knee. Left hand lands behind, okay? Breathing in again. Have that space and length as you breathe out. Twist from the waist up. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder there. Changes, left arm which is high. As you exhale, begin to C shape. Come back to the midline. And again, exhale. One more in. Exhale. Go ahead, stretch. Bring your left shoulder behind. Then bring your right shoulder forward. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. Or just look down. Okay? Release your left hand on top of the right knee. So you're crisscrossing your arms here at this point. Okay? As you breathe in, chest moves forward, gaze up to the ceiling or your nose, arch the back. As you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, suck the navel in, round the spine. And again, in. X. Inhaling, really articulating that spine. Exhale, flexing the spine in reverse. Okay, one more in. Hold it here first for 3, for 2, for 1. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to neutral, please. Release the hands down by your sides. Release the legs as well. Okay, feet in line with the hips. Inhale there. As you exhale, just drop both knees to the floor, right side. Okay, inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees lower down, left side. And again, in. So chest pops here. Push the floor with your hands. Exhale, twist away. Again, in. Exhale. One last round. Inhale here. Exhale. Gaze over to the left for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back to the center, left side. 3, 2, 1. Come back to the midline again. Switch legs. Now you can bring your left in front of your right. If you started with the right though, okay? Otherwise, just switch it out. Bring your hands to the front once again. We repeat the cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge from the hips. Fold. Let's do it again. In. Maybe walk the hands a bit more forward than before. Exhale. Fold. One last. In. Edge of your stretch, guys. Okay? Exhale. Fold. Just feel the stretch happening in both sides of the body. Changes. Inhale. Come up. Extend your arms up. Reach for the sky. Lengthen. Exhale. Twist. Left hand. Right knee. Right hand lands behind. Okay? Push and lengthen. Exhale. Twist away. Remember to bring softness to the left shoulder though. Okay? Changes. Right arm which is high. Ready to exhale and C shape. Again, in. Exhale. Bring your left shoulder close to your left knee. One more. In. Exhale. Push the hips down. Slowly release your right hand on top of the left. Your back to your crisscross arms, okay? Your right in front of your left. Inhale again. Arch the back here. Maybe going deeper at this point. Exhale. Chin to chest. Once again. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. X. Remember to slow down the pace. Just follow your own rhythm there. Come back to neutral. Release the arms. The hands down again. On your knees up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. We start first with the left. In. Exhale. Breathing in. Releasing as you exhale. Come back. Last round. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. In. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center, please. Okay, let's face the right side of your mat. Just find a way to come down to your child's pose first. Let your knees come to the edges or the sides of your mat as you bring your toes to touch. Then press your palms to your heels. Just find a way to stretch the arms, the hands, creating a bit of flexion in the spine there, okay? Maybe the forehead is able to touch the mat. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. One more. In. Exhale. Your next in-breath, chest lifts. Lift the hips along the way. Adjust the knees, please. Bring them under your hips. Tuck the toes under. Just move forward and back, please. So just rock forward and back. So as you press the palms down and you bring your shoulders in front of your wrists, we're trying to create warmth and tension in the wrist area, okay? So you're building heat, you're building strength. Maybe side to side here, diagonal. And connect the dots, circle around, starting off on one side. Doesn't matter where you started. Just move. And reverse, just so you can even it out. These small circles first, then going bigger as you go on. Good. Come back to neutral, please. Release your toes. Sit back down. Arms reach forward and up. Interlace the fingers. Palms press away. Really stretch those arms. Maybe you can bring your arms behind your ears if you can. And release your arms behind. Interlace the fingers, please. Stretch your arms away. Now as you exhale, just fold over your thighs. Reach your arms up and forward, okay? And then slowly release. Come back to the center. Release, bind. Pull the shoulders forward and back. Let them breathe. Let them feel loose. And from the back to the front. Okay? Shake the hands there, please. Open and close the fingers. Let your fingers feel alive. Okay? Bring your hands down, tuck the toes under. Begin to lift your knees off the mat. Hips lift, downward facing dog. Okay? First down dog for tonight. Go ahead. Familiarize yourselves with your dogs once again. Okay? Every time you do this on the mat, it hits a different mark on your body. Okay? Sometimes you feel very long. Sometimes you feel so tight. Sometimes your shoulders get tired so easily. Sometimes you feel very strong though, okay? So remember to feel. Now come back to the center, please. Begin to lift your heels off the mat. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Exhale, over the hips, arch the back, okay? Push your chest forward. We'll try to build heat here. Come back to your plank. Push your hips to the back, downward facing dog. Okay? We repeat the cycle. Inhale. Exhale. With control. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Down dog. Last 3. In. X. In. X. 2 more rounds. Control the movements, okay? 1 breath, 1 movement as much as possible, okay? But you have to take 2 or 3. Listen, okay? Breathing in, stay here. And then breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Knees bend. Look to the front, please. And slowly walk your feet forward. Top of the mat. Hands to your shins. Flat back. As you exhale, you can soften the knees here so that your hands can reach down. Fold. Again, in. Exhale. 1 more, in. And then exhale. Reach for your opposite elbows, please. Like a rock down there. Gently swing side to side. Ever so gently though. Try not to get dizzy. Back to the center. Stay with the cradle there. And just slowly find a way to come up. 1 vertebra at a time. Now push your hips forward. Bring your arms over your head. Maybe gaze up. If you can see the ceiling there, that's good. Then release your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart space. Hands to the sides, okay? You can bring your feet together here, toes touch, big toes that is, but heels slightly apart, okay? Try to spread the toes as wide as you can so that you have enough grounding into your mats. Arms reach forward and up. Palms touch. Hinge from the hips. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, you can bring your hands to your shins, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Slowly, we rise up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart. Hands to the sides. Okay, let's do it again. In. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Option to stay here or maybe climb up here instead. Okay. Exhale again. Fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Slowly pick yourselves up. Urdhva Hastasana. Arms reach over your head. Hands in your heart. Hands by your sides. Okay. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Exhale. Changes here. Bend the knees. Step back. Plank. Hold your planks for a bit. Okay. Knees bend. Lean forward. Bend your elbows close to your rib cage. Release your toes there. Okay. So you're on your belly. Keep pressing the toes down so you get to engage the legs and the glutes just a little bit. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Just have enough lift there. Create that arch at the back. Exhale. 2 more times. In. Exhale. 1 more in. Exhale. Push back to your child's just to recover a bit. Allow yourselves to catch your breath there if you have to. Now we're facing dog, please. Inhale, exhale, 1. Try to refine the breath. Inhale, exhale, 2. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. Inhale, exhale, 3. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands and your feet. Knees bend, look to the front. You can step, you can walk, you can jump. Here, I'm stepping, okay? Exhale, fold. Rise up as you breathe in. Changes, immediately fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, exhale, fold, step back, plank. So you can stay in your plank or bring the knees down as you go down, otherwise lean forward, full chaturanga here. Inhale, maybe your cobra, like what you did earlier, or maybe try upward facing dog, okay? Then we all meet back in your downward facing dog. So remember, you can always skip some poses if it's too much for you. But at least try, okay? So that you can build strength through and through. After all, these poses are foundations of the practice. One last breath here. Knees bend. Your choice, guys. Top of the mat. Exhale. Rise up as you breathe in. Immediately fold. Halfway. Exhale. Vinyasa, everybody. Knees bend to the front, and again, come forward however you can. Exhale. Rise up. Changes. Hands your heart space. Hands down by your sides, okay? Bend the knees here, squat down, sink the hips low. Let your fingers graze the mat if they can. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, step back. Vinyasa, everybody. Hold your down dogs, guys, okay? Now changes. Bend both knees. Look to the front. Your right foot lunges through, okay? So if your foot doesn't get through right away, hold on to your ankle and bring your foot forward. It's not the hands moving back, it's the foot moving forward, okay? Lower your left knee down. Arms reach forward and up. Low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, stretch, right leg. Flex the foot, guys, okay? Again, inhale. Low lunge. Control the movements, please. Exhale. Hands down. Take a deep breath in here first. Take a deep breath out as you stretch your hamstring there. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe your right hand can reach and grab the foot and try to fold deeper into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changes. Chest lifts. Release the hand. Bring both hands to the left, diagonal, but you're still stretching the right leg there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Chest lifts. Adjust the left foot. Bring it behind the left knee. And then slowly pivot the right foot. You're still stretching the right leg though. Okay. Begin to walk your hands all the way to the left. Left hand in line with the left knee in line with the right foot. Arms reach up to the sky. Try to push your hips forward, okay? Bring your left shoulder back as you bring, or rather, forward as you bring your right shoulder behind. Maybe wrap your right arm behind. Reach for the left hip if you can. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. Or just bring your gaze down instead. 3, 2, 1. Feel free to stay. Otherwise, shift your weight onto your left hand. Begin to lift the right leg up. Okay? We're not talking about height. We're talking about length. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot lowers down. Release the bind though. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Pivot the left foot back to the floor. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Vinyasa, everybody. Shift your weight forward to your high plank. Lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. You can sigh it out here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Ha. In. Exhale. Ha. Knees bend. The other side, guys. Okay? Step your left foot now in between the hands. Assist the foot if you have to. Right knee lowers down, please. Okay? Set up your low lunge. Arms reach forward and up. Exhale. Hands down. In. Exhale. Stretch away. Left side at this point. 2 more cycles. Bend. Up. Down. Stretch. One last. Bend. Up. Down. In. And then stretch. Grab the foot, if you can, and then totally surrender there. Come to the edge of your stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest lifts. Release both hands, diagonal to the right. Continue stretching that left leg, please. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Pay attention to your back foot. Bring it behind your right knee. Pivot the left foot down there. And continue walking with your hands. Bring now your right hand in line with your right knee, in line with the left foot. Okay? And from there, push your hips forward. Stretch your left arm up to the sky. Try to feel expansive here. Try to feel light though in the upper body. Wrap your left arm around so you can really open those shoulders up. That's balance, guys. Okay? Shift your weight onto your right hand there. As you do that, slowly lift the left leg up. Bring it in line with the hip. Try to flex the foot, please. Okay? It is active. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Okay? Lower the left foot down. Release the hand. Bring everything back inside the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Vinyasa. Shift your weight forward to your high plank. Exhale, go down. With control. Inhale. Arch the back again. Back bend of your choice. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Open the mouth. Breathing out. In. One last in. Knees bent. Look at the front. Step, walk, or jump. I choose to step. Exhale. Fold. Squat down. Bend the knees again. Okay, lower the hips down. Arms reach up. And slowly come up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart space. Hands by your sides, guys. Inhale there. Exhale. Breathing in. And out. Bring your hands to your hips. Separate the feet, please. Hips or feet hips width apart. So if I'm facing you, not too wide nor too narrow. Okay? You just want your feet to be under your knees, under your hips. Okay? Bring your hands to your hips here. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge. Release your hands. Grab your big toes, please, with your first 3 fingers. Wrap them around each big toe. Inhale again. As you exhale, fold over your legs. Try to bend the elbows out to the sides. Let the crown of the head reach down the floor. Try to fully stretch those hamstrings, please. Okay? 5. So this is an intense stretch. So ask yourselves where you can, find that softness despite the intensity. Inhale. Chest lifts. Adjust the foot or one foot at a time. Bring your toes out to the sides so your heels stay where they are. As you exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips low, okay? So you're squatting down. So you can release your hamstrings there, okay? Inhale again, fold. Exhale, go down. 3 more times on your own, guys, okay? So even if your hips are not able to touch your heels, that's okay, okay? It happens. Last round. Release the bind though. Bring your palms to touch. Use your elbows to splay your knees out to the sides. Try to bring your thumbs close to your chest, please, okay? Let's release the tension in your wrists. Bring the backs of the hands against each other. Fingers point down. Remember to lengthen the spine there, okay? One last breath. Okay, release. Shake, shake, shake. Just find a way to come up. So if you're facing the right side, just step out of that side and face the screen. Okay, widen the stance. Come to a straddle. Toes are in, heels are up. Okay, bring your hands close to your hips or by your hips there. Arms reach out to the sides. Then as you exhale, bring your arms behind. Interlace the fingers, stretch your arms away. Inhale. As you exhale, with control, again hinge from the hips. Allow your arms to reach up and over. Trust the strength of your legs as you move forward, guys, without falling forward though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Release the bind. Hands down. Okay, bend the knees or just swing side to side. Releasing the tension in your legs there. Just for a while. Let's come down to your Cossack squat or your Skandasana. Bend the left knee here. Sink the hips low, stretch the right leg. Try to flex the foot if you can. You can use your hands as an anchor, okay? So as you use your hands there, push the floor so you can lift the hips. And go to the other side. Bend the other knee as you stretch the other leg. Maybe arms reach forward if you want to play with it. Okay? Strong core. Lift the hips. Shift to the other side. Go down. Up. X. Go down. One last. Inhale. Just try. Exhale, go down as low as you can, guys, okay? Wherever you are, lift that chest, please. Feel proud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back up. Bend the left knee. Let's face the left side of your mat, please. Step back to your downward facing dog. Let your legs breathe there, okay? Maybe gently swing your hips side to side. Let's do two rounds of your vinyasas, please. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. One last, guys, okay? Let's bring it home. Inhale. X. In. Exhale. Sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Ha. One more time. In. Exhale. Ha. Everybody, lower your knees down. Child's pose, please. Bring your arms by your sides. Palms face up. Just allow yourselves to recover here. So at this point, we try to slow down the breath, the movement as well. So if your heart is still racing at this point, try to tone it down a bit. Slowly push yourselves up. Try to sit in your Vajrasana if this is accessible. Otherwise, any seated posture will do, okay? Just bring your hands by your thighs. Try to lengthen the spine. Remember, come back to your intention. Come back to the length of the breath. Come back to the softness of your breath as well. We rise. Just release your hips down, please. And we can stretch the legs forward, okay? So I'm facing the left side of the mat at this point. Try to point the toes, flex the feet, point. Okay, just let your legs release any tension there, okay? If there is any at all. I'll try to bring the legs together, fleshing the palms out. So we're focusing more on the back here, not so much on the legs. So if you need to bend the knees instead, then bend the knees instead, okay? Inhale. As you exhale, slowly walk your hands forward. Hands can remain where they are. You can grab your big toes instead. Or maybe bring your hands over the feet there. Or just maybe grab the sides of the feet instead. Okay, whatever works tonight. Okay. Now, if you are unable to grab any part of your feet and you're rounding the back, know that you have the option to soften the knees instead. Okay, and bring your chest instead closer to your thighs. Okay, we're not aiming for a flexed spine here. We're aiming for an extended spine. Okay. Every time you go deeper, you use your inhales. Every time you surrender, you use your exhales. One last breath here. exhale. Okay, we start first with the right side, the right leg. Bend your right knee, please. Bring your right heel close your sit bone. Okay, now bring your right foot over to the left. You can stay with the left leg fully extended. Okay, otherwise you can also bend the left knee and bring your left heel close to your right sit bone. If this is too much for you, take it easy by bringing the foot instead in front of the shin bone. Okay, so much easier that way. But if it can't stay there, try to lengthen the spine. Bring your left arm around the right knee. Right hand grabs your left wrist. Inhale, exhale, twist. This is a variation of your Matsindrasana. Notice the right shoulder. If it's hiking up, bring it down. Open twist. Release everything back to the center first. Then face the left side, right hand, left foot. Rather, right hand, right foot. Back to the center. Uncross the legs. Okay, if your left knee is bent, shift your weight to the left. And then slowly stretch your left leg forward first. Come back to the center. Unhook the right leg. Stretch the right leg forward. So reset. Other side. Bend the left knee. And bring the foot over to the other side. And again, option to bend the other knee. And once you're there, sit tall. Wrap your right arm around the left knee. Left hand grabs your right wrist. And just twist away. Remember, relax the left shoulder, please. Slowly release everything back to the center. Open twist, so you're facing the screen. Left hand, left foot. Right hand lands behind. Inhale. Exhale. Twist away. So this is a much easier twist. Open twist. Release. And again, shift your weight first to the right. So you can release the right leg forward. Left hip lowers down. Across. Stretch away. Okay? Bend both knees. Feet lower down. Scoot your hips forward, please. And just lie down your backs. Massage the spine. Lower the feet down, please. Feet wider than your hips. Just allow your knees to touch. Allow the backs to fully recover. Arms by your sides. Palms face up so you can relax the shoulders there. Let the head slowly gravitate towards the mat. And let's do 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale. Open them out. 2 more times. In. Exhale. 1 last. In. Exhale. So we're here to slowly quiet down the body, quiet down the breath. Just totally surrender into the shape. So stay here. I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. So you can stay there with the knees bent, maybe for 5 breaths or so. Once you're ready to stretch the legs forward and release them down to your mats, feel free to do that, okay? So you're now entering the most important phase of your practice, where you let your bodies totally surrender to Shavasana. So at this point, begin to create a mental scan of your bodies from your toes all the way up to your head. Identify which part of the body needs to further relax, which needs a little bit of adjustment so you can totally surrender your Shavasana. Then reversing the scan from your head all the way down to your toes. Which part again needs to soften down a bit. Which part needs to totally surrender. Not just the physical bodies at this point, but even your mental space, your heart space as well. Stay and breathe, guys. Slowly come back to the spaces around you. Try to gently move your toes, your fingers, your feet, your arms, your shoulders, your legs, your hips. Bring life back to your bodies at this point. Just do your final stretch. Bring the legs together. Try to point the toes forward and reach your arms over your head, guys, okay? Creating that one beautiful length in your body. Then as you exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Give yourselves a hug. Wrap your arms tight. Massage the back, maybe, just for a little bit. Then lie down on one side, right side preferably. Come down to your fetal pose, knees down. Then use your bottom arm as a pillow. Take a breath there, or two. Then using your left hand as an anchor, push the floor away. Come up to a seated posture, however you can. Whatever preference you have at this point in your practice. Bring your hands to your heart space once again. Just come back to your breath, please. Inhale. Exhale. In. And then exhale. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for always being true to your flow. Thank you for always finding time to step on the mat and continue with your journey. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Once again, I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everybody. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for being here tonight. See you when I see you, everybody. Okay? Stay safe and dry. Bye-bye. Thank you.